Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to episode 2 of PISO21 podcast. We are so excited to be back on this new journey. Of course, I have my co-host right here. What's your name, G?
Padilla.
And today's special guest, what's your name, my boy?
Roots, dime, what's up? Let's go.
Wait, let me say mine again, because I feel like mine was very whitewashed. I said Padilla. This is Padilla.
Hey.
And the only reason why I said that is because we have the one and only, the myth, the legend, the ghost himself.
The ghost.
Mr. Roots.
El
What's up,
fantasma de
guys?
Puerto Rico.
Ya sabe.
What's up, my boy? How we doing?
Papi, bien. Contento de estar aquí con ustedes. Hablar un poquito de todo. Apoyarlo en el proyecto porque sé que empezaron con este nuevo proyecto y estoy pompeado de estar aquí. Let's fucking go.
That's crazy. I can listen to this man all fucking day. Like, the way he says
Like
shit
he said
sometimes, I was just admiring him like this. Like, there you
I
go.
love you, bro.
He said like a
With
thousand
the city in the
things,
background.
but I'm just like, for all you, I'm sorry if I'm going to offend some people, but for you females out there that have seen this man at Calle, y'all know what the fuck I'm talking about. Like, y'all some fucking, I see some shit at Calle. You girls be like over here fucking just staring at him all weird and shit.
God.
And you guys haven't even heard him speak.
Like
Sí.
a panther, like all
Like,
the way like through the crowd. Like,
and he's just doing his job. He's just being cool, nonchalant.
yeah, he's just looking
like,
around looking for drunk people.
Yeah,
Bro.
but watch yourselves.
Actually, yeah, we're kind of speaking about my boy's role, the whole reason we met him, the whole reason he came to Calle. Padilla, you want to introduce him a little bit and then have him
Bro, I just
obviously-
met him. Not, I feel like I just met him not too
Literally,
long ago.
yeah.
He is always reintroducing himself, and I don't mean like, yo, my name is Jose, because his actual name is
It's
Jose.
Jose.
But I heard even like for example, Tati, she's like, Jose. I'm like, who the fuck is that? You mean Jose, like with an accent on the thing? He goes, no, Puerto Rico. And I was like, oh, okay, got it. I know who that is. But what I mean by reintroducing is like, hey, man, like, I'm Roots and I could do this. And then like some other time he's like, yo, man, like, I'm Roots and I could also do this. So he's a man of many talents. And so I
Many
feel
talents.
like when what I mean by reintroducing, it's like he's always bringing shit to the table, and it's kind of oh, I did not know that about you, actually. That's really cool.
Yeah.
But before we even go like to that, right? I mean, maybe introduce yourself. Like maybe where do we come from? Why do we call you Puerto Rico? I call it Puerto Rico just because I feel like Calle has a lot of different culture like backgrounds. So sometimes, and I don't mean to be rude to anybody, but I'm like, okay, I know that guy's from Venezuela. So I'm like, hey, Venezuela, ven pa acá. Hey, Mexico, ven cabrón, ven.
Sí.
Puerto Rico, te necesito pa, like, come
Yeah.
over here. So yeah, man. I mean, what are your what?
Papi.
Tell us about yourself.
Mira, pues, well, yo nací en Chicago. I was raised in Puerto Rico. Been living in Puerto Rico all my life. No sé, mi background es en teatro, so maybe this helps a lot in how yo me desempeño y cómo I interact with people. So, quizá ese dinamismo, aura que yo tengo es por ese background teatral. Hice mi bachelor's degree in communication, so, ¿sabes? Esto de bregar con la gente me gusta, me apasiona. Terminé mi bachillerato, me dediqué a ser freelance artist, so I've been doing like stage installations, writing scripts, illustrating, designing, you name it. Y hace como 2 años me mudé para Chicago. I did my career over there. I did a couple things. Y después me mudé para acá, cabrón, y caí en Calle. This is a really fast resumen de cómo yo llegué aquí, cabrón.
In a nutshell. Okay, so I have a fucking question. It sounds like what you've done is really exciting.
Sí,
Like
sí,
a lot
sí.
of it's like you said teatro, you said fucking bachillerato, which
Bachelor's degree, sorry.
okay,
Sí,
yeah,
sí.
yeah. We're gonna
Sí,
learn
sí,
some
sí.
shit today.
Yeah, sorry.
and then you said, Chicago. So what part of Chicago were you? You were born in Chicago,
I was born in Chicago.
and then you lived in Puerto Rico.
Yeah.
So
yeah.
how the fuck did that happen? Like, You said, fuck it, I'm gonna go to Puerto Rico. You have family in Puerto Rico?
No, the thing is that my mom and my dad, they were really young when they had me. They were like 14 and 15.
I met his dad, by the way.
Sí.
His man, like legit, the most handsome man.
Sí. Yeah.
This man is who I aspire to be when I get older. This man was that guy. How old is your dad?
He's 43, 44.
Fuck that. He's
Yeah,
25.
yeah.
This man looked like he not aged in the fucking. And I met his mom too.
Yeah.
All due
yeah.
respect. What's your mom's name?
Yolanda.
Yolanda, like we love you. Te adoramos aquí en calle. Like saludos wherever in the world you're at.
Sí.
Like write me if you want. Like send me a text. Like I love you. You're awesome. Thank you for creating this young man, because you know you got your looks because of mom and dad. You know
Definitely.
you guys are a
Sí.
handsome, well put together family.
Sí.
So, I mean, I'm just being 100% fucking real. I'm being real. So, dad, dad came into Calle, and, you know, he was the most proper man I've met, and he was like,
The swagger was
yeah.
on 100.
And when I meet any older, like, especially parents,
Yeah,
like, I'm like,
yeah.
yo, like, let me cater to you guys. Like, let me
Yeah,
hook you guys up with some shit. And I gave your dad tequila shots, which I sure probably, you know what? Time for a tequila swig.
Yeah.
Time for a
Let's
tequila
go.
swig right now.
Whenever tequila comes up on the podcast, we gotta go there.
My neck just
Saludcita,
fucking
pa.
itches. I'm just like
Saludcita.
twitching. As you guys drink that, I'll continue my story.
Mhm.
So I gave him tequila shots, and it was really funny because the next morning, this was, mind you, we're at Gaia at 2 a.m. Like we're already closed, and we're talking about like what we're gonna do, you know. And I think your dad was really hungry, and he was like, "Oh, is there any food around here?" And blah blah blah. And then I was like, "Yeah." And I'm trying to continue the party because like, you know, I'm trying to still tailor.
Yeah.
OCC, we did not have an after party. Chill the fuck down right now. Like this was not.
Those are non-existent.
Those
at
are
Calle Seis.
exactly. Relax. We're not doing that. It was actually 1:55 when I offered the last shot,
Yeah.
so we're fine. Jesus. So he was like, "I need to wake up at 4 in the morning, like in 2 hours, you know,
Yeah.
or like 5 in the morning or something." And I was like, "Oh yeah, for what?" And he's like, "Oh, I guess I'm going on this fucking hike. Like, I'm gonna go." He's like, "I don't want to go see forest. The fuck? I'm trying to continue to do X, Y, and Z." But Oregon is known for that. So to
course.
circle back around, how the fuck did you end up in Puerto Rico? And then how did you end up in Portland? Like, how'd you end up? Like, what winds brought you this way? Because that's kind of far away.
But
It's the opposite
bro,
side.
I've been moving all my life, house from house, place to place. Mi papá y mi mamá, they get together in Puerto Rico. They go to Chicago. They try to work it out over there. My dad got beat the shit out of him by the gangs because he was walking to work. So they were like, I'm not gonna raise my kids here. So they moved to Puerto Rico. They built a little house in el campo de Puerto Rico. And I was raised there. I spent basically the whole desde los 3 años I was in.
What part of Puerto Rico? What's this called?
This is Camuy.
Camoy, Puerto
Camuy is
Rico.
the center of the island, part of the north center.
And that's where your dad moved to?
That's where my dad used to live
Oh, that's
when
where
he
you
was
used
a
to live.
kid.
Okay, so your dad's Puerto Rican.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
My mom is from Chicago.
Okay, she was born in Chicago?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Uh-huh,
And how
uh-huh.
did they meet? How did that happen?
I don't know, man. I've heard a lot of shit, but I don't have that clear, man.
We're not gonna talk about that.
Pero,
The point is that they
yeah.
met.
I mean, yeah, they were kids, you know, crazy. I know they. Cabrón, ¿tú sabes lo que es una caja de agua? You know what a caja de agua is?
It's a box with water.
No, bro. Okay, you know, the water supply for each
for the houses.
city, como para las
Oh.
ciudades. So there was a big thing of those, and I don't want to say this here, but I think it's funny. He says that he made me in that. He knows that I'm his because he knows that in that place he made me. And I'm
Yeah.
like, wow, that's special.
What's your dad's
Thank
name?
you,
What's
man.
your dad's name?
Jose.
Jose. Hey, Jose. You're my
Era un
fucking hero, bro.
huevón,
He
cabrón.
don't care. He's like, you know what? That looks like an interesting place to have
Let's
fucking
go.
to conceive. Let's fucking go over there.
Like inside the water.
No, papi, they used to go
Swim in
get
there?
some drinks and go in the water. I guess they went to fuck and shit, and
You know,
Papi,
love
there
love
you go.
happened. That's what
Yeah.
happened in this
Love
world.
happened.
So When you're in Puerto Rico, look for the caja de agua. That's what we call
Una
it.
caja de agua.
En la
yeah,
caja de
yeah.
agua, and then just
Like
feel the vibes.
Like a water reservoir?
Eso, mero. Es como una reserva. Como una
Okay.
reserva para
Okay, I
pequeñas
get it,
comunidades.
yeah.
Bro, don't do that. Probably that's not safe.
Nah.
That's not safe. I'm just telling the story. Don't
Yeah,
tell
okay,
people
okay,
to
okay,
do that
okay.
in Puerto Rico.
You can go to Puerto Rico to other places.
Yeah,
like
yeah, yeah.
Viejo San Juan, like you know, El Morro, like.
No, you can go to the west side and have fun, but not to the caja de agua.
Okay.
Don't do
Well,
that.
I'm glad you told us where you were made, because that's kind of explains a lot actually. Now
Explains
that
a lot.
now, because I was like, what, this guy does not make sense.
My
right
boy
now.
got
Like,
the drip. For
yeah,
a
the
reason, bro.
drip, because he comes from water fucking reservoirs. Okay, so I mean that's interesting, because I feel like everybody at the end of the day has like a story, right? Like you know, and I think that what we captured from your story is your dad at some point had to realize that his environment wasn't safe, right? And when you realize that, you know, you decide, you ultimately have the decision to change your family's future,
Sí.
right?
Sí.
And so at some point, your dad, just like many immigrants, like many of like my parents included,
Yep.
you have to make that leap and you have to jump into what's a better future, right? And so now you're here, right?
Sí.
Because he made a decision one day. He said, you know what, fuck it, we're gonna go. This is not what I want. This is not what I want for me, and this is not what I want for my fucking family, right?
Yeah.
So that's really inspiring. That's, you know,
Sí.
like, round of applause to the parents
Let's
and
go.
families that make decisions
Sí.
like that, because, you know, if it wasn't for my parents making that decision, like, there would be no Calle 6. I promise you guys there would be no Calle 6.
For real.
Like, we wouldn't be here right now. You know what I mean? So,
real.
and we got a whole ass different segment for that. Like, I think that, you know, we'll go back to, like, you know, the why you're here.
Yeah.
But think about that, right, for a second. Like, your mom and dad, if you come from a Latino or like from immigrant family, right? Your mom and dad had to one day wake up and say, you know what? We're gonna go. Like, we're gonna leave to a different country, and we don't know the language. We don't have work. They may or may not have family, right?
Yep.
So they have to start building these connections, and you have to start from zero, right? So when we talk about like taking that leap of faith, like, there is nothing more like solid, written in stone than that act right there, right? And so the least that we can do, right, for the Latinos that are here, right, first generation, like if your mom or your grandparents came here to give you a better life, the least you can do is put their last name on a flyer.
Yep.
Like, that's the least you can do, right? You roots, right? And we'll talk about like how you've done that with your family. But like, you know, my parents didn't say like, hey, my dad used to call my mom Chaparra, like, Chaparra, vámonos pa' acá, like, you know, that's how they used to, that was a little cariño that they would like, other than like, why'd you fuck that up? Like, fucking just parents being parents. But my mom, you know, or my dad, like, you know, they made that ultimate sacrifice. And so for me, my dad never said, we're leaving to the U.S. because my son's gonna, you know, open up a club. Like, my dad never said that, nor did they imagine it, right?
Yeah.
But we would be doing them an injustice if we didn't try to, like, you know, carry their last name. Because, I mean, let's be real. My parents didn't have the opportunities that we did, right? And neither did George. And I don't know that yours did or didn't. But the education's different, right? The outcomes are different, right? The outlets are different, right? The people we know are different. I mean, look at where we're sitting. This shit is 1,000 times way different than what our grandparents were sitting on. You know, and it's up to us to keep catapulting forward and making that shit happen. So, you know, I'm super excited to have you on this segment, because I feel like a lot of people see faces at Calle and you don't really know like what the backstory is or what that person is really about. And so we want to showcase the Calle. Look, it's just not a club, how we spoke about the last in the last segment. It's a culture, you know, and these are the type of people that drive this thing called Calle 6 into that direction, right?
I think we're making like the most perfect melting pot. Like Calle 6 is becoming such a dope melting pot Everyone, let's do this at the same time.
I'm just going with you right now.
You know,
This is magic.
the melting pot, like so
was
many
weird. I
different
just-
backgrounds and
I was doing
cultures.
this nutsack thing right
Uh-huh.
here.
You know, like it's becoming such a dope experience to come to Calle 6 and just like be around all that. You know, so it's dope.
Yeah, I'm a
Like,
cheers.
just
I'm a cheers to. Sorry,
You're good.
I'm just gonna cheers to the people that made it happen, to the community, to the grandparents, to the parents that made that ultimate sacrifice. This is to you guys. This is for making it happen, and this is for always believing in your kids. Believe in your fucking kids, because these are the kids that are gonna drive this country forward. I promise you. Cheers to you, fuckers.
Salud.
Cheers.
What are we drinking in Puerto Rico? What is this?
This is déjame ver, espérate.
Clase Azul.
Clase azul. Clase azul. It's good as fuck. En verdad, I'm not a drinker, pero esto está bien bueno.
Yeah, it's a
Esto está bien
mezcal
bueno.
clase azul version. So it's
That's
a
fire.
great bottle. I'm already feeling tingly and
Sí, yo también.
it's tickling me all sorts of way
Está
right
bueno.
now. Like
Está bueno,
I'm
está
fucking
bueno.
warm as shit.
Well,
Come over here, Shadow.
pause.
No, come over here.
Chill,
No,
chill.
come over here, bro. I got a lap right here.
Ay, I'm a goat. No
yeah,
bueno.
yeah. Come back in 10 minutes, bro. So, bro, yeah, let's go back to you, man. So, how did you end up in Portland, man? Why Portland? And then let's move to like, how did you get into Calle 6, you know? Because that's one of the things that we spoke about, like, you know, people come in and it's like, oh shit, you're here, or like, who's
Sí,
this person,
sí,
you know, like, so
sí.
talk to us a little bit about that.
I was living, before coming here, I was living in Chicago. As I told you, I was just working as a bar back and doing some artistic projects. My fiance got a job in Nike's in the headquarters as a designer.
Shout
and
out
she
fiancé.
came. Yeah, shout out Samantha, la bestia, tú sabes, mami.
What
Muácata.
is that? When you said right now, La Bestia, is that in
La
a good
bestia
way?
es como que, yeah, the beast,
Beast,
the
beast.
Oh, okay,
machine,
okay.
yeah,
You never know,
she's-
cause fuck, you know, some people are like, you know, like,
Ah,
oh, shit.
bien, que aprendan, que aprendan. So she moved here for a year, and then I came after her. Y cabrón, I didn't know what to do. So I didn't know qué tipo de cultura había acá. Yo no entendía. La mayoría de los artistas que están acá usualmente trabajan en corporaciones como que Nike, Adidas, Columbia, como que era muy corporativo, y yo soy un tipo de artista que a mí no me gusta ese tipo de ambiente. A mí no me gustan las agencias de publicidad, y no por nada personal, no es como que son malas o son buenas. Lo que pasa es que a mí me gusta ese tipo de libertad, que yo pueda traer cosas a la mesa y me digan sí, no, y yo pueda ejecutar. Pero me gusta esa independencia, tener manejo de mi tiempo, y así estoy un poco desconectado del sistema, cabrón, porque eso es un sistema.
Machine.
So vine para acá, y en ese pensamiento de qué puñetas voy a hacer, I signed up for PCC, the community college, and I started taking a graphic design class. Y dije, bueno, pero I need a fucking job, porque esta clase como que I gotta pay
I
it.
need a fucking job.
Need a fucking job. And my girl is like, oh, look for, I don't know, restaurants, I don't know, creative agency. And I was like, no sé, I need to live, you know, be outside. Y I'm looking for places to party this weekend, and I'm like, okay, I need a Latino place. I need a Latino place. So I look at a few of them, and I see Calle 6, and I'm like, oh shit, they need bartenders, bar backs. Okay, I can do bar back. And I sent my email, and they were like,
Did you
"Hey."
know what a barback was? Did you know?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. I didn't know what was an alcohol monitor though, but I knew what a bar bag was. So I was like, okay, yeah, easy peasy. I put my black outfit, and bro, I fucking love it. That's my shit. Like, just even hosting people, making them feel welcome. Hey, do you need something? My name is Jose. Let me know if you need anything. we're out here. Just let me know. Y como que esa dinámica, it helped me also to practice my English, to have emotional control, to how to talk to a person who is not in their fucking senses and say, hey, bro, relax. Give me a break. Oh, no, you're not going to relax? Okay, bro. Bring me the big guys. So it's been fun. I think that it's the behavior, the way that people comes now to calle and how it is. I see more people drinking water. I see more people responsible. I see more friends taking care of their friends. So I think that lo que está haciendo Calle 6 is creating this culture of balance, healthy, and obviously living young, cabrón, porque at the end of the day, I'm 30, bro. I don't feel I can hang out like they hang out right now.
You're 30, bro?
Sí, cabrón. So
That's crazy. How you feeling?
I feel good, bro. I feel like 22 still.
Oh,
I feel like 22.
That's good.
But I can't hang out like that anymore. So it's
Yeah,
just like using that, esa madurez de decir, okay, yo no janguearía aquí, pero si yo estuviese jangueando a esta edad, how can I educate people to not fucking get too crazy? Yeah. So that's my job, bro. Being an alcohol monitor it's really a psychological challenge.
Yeah.
Definitivamente. So that's my input.
So to piggyback on what he's just said, we at Gaia, we always have to strategize when it comes to like how do we mitigate liability, you know? And so we, after having conversations, you know, with the team, we're like, hey, you know what? We have to create this other department called alcohol monitor, you know? So their job is it's solely to walk around the venue and look for people that look over intoxicated or are getting to that point. Because we don't want that. We don't want people to get fucked up like that. You know, like there's a difference between going out there having fun, having your drinks, but I apparently some people can't measure their fucking alcohol. So it's like they go and they go and they go, and it's like, you know, their friends are going and going and going, and it's kind of like even when you have security, even when you have like the bartenders looking after these things. Calle 6 is such a big space, you know, that it's sometimes hard to miss unless you assign, you know, specific individuals to these tasks, you know. So what we do now is that the alcohol monitors go out there and they're like, hey, like here's water, you know, and it's free, like it's literally free, right? We're not charging shit, like we're saying like, yo, sober up, you know, here's food, here's your other options, blah blah blah. And more than anything, that's important to have because it's keeping you safe. You know, you don't want to get too fucked up to the point where, and we'll talk about that in a little bit, but you know, you don't want to get too fucked up to the point where, you know, it's now like not a fun night, you know? But, you know, and you see that shadow like time after time, like, you know, maybe you can attest to like what that's even done to the club.
It's honestly been such a cool thing to see. Like, I do feel what Roots is saying, where like the culture and the whole vibe is slowly changing. Like I have walked by Roots as he's like holding a girl's hand and like crossing her out, looking her in the face like, hey, it's okay though, it's okay, we're not gonna kick you out, you can still enjoy the night, go back with your friends, like it's okay. And then he like hands her a water bottle, and then she's like, okay, you're right.
I've seen him do this other crazy shit. I'm sorry, I'm gonna throw you under the bus. Go.
And also even simple things like, you know, they told me to do an X. An X is too harsh.
You do a hard or what?
We do a hard. We do a happy face. I started doing a happy face because my line is like, I'm just gonna do a happy face so they can know you're happy. Okay. Thank you. You need to drink your water now because my security is watching you. Okay, so drink this water. If you feel too bad, we got some tacos outside, bro. I have an experience that I survived a motherfucker. I really felt pity for him. He was like, I don't want to go. It was really early. It was like 11:30. I don't want to go, man. I'll drink water, but I don't want to go. Okay, bro, we'll sit down. I give him 2 bottles of waters. In 30 minutes, he drank the 2 bottles of water. I took him to Manny so he can eat 2 tacos. He was back in the discoteca, at 12:30, bro. Good as new. Till 2 in the morning. Alive.
Yeah, we
Let's
saved the
go.
soul. We saved the soul.
Papi, I was so fucking proud of my job
You're
as
like,
an
damn.
alcoholic.
Yeah,
Bro, you're good at it, bro. You really
No,
are.
he really
man.
is good. And I mean, no disrespect to anybody, but you know, Puerto Rico's a good-looking man. Like, está guapo. Like, está simpático, se ve bien. Like, you know, he's appealing to the eye. Fuck it. So I've seen it where, like, he's approaching a group of people, right? Maybe they're dating and shit like that, you know. Son pareja, lo que sea.
Sí, sí.
Y llega a Puerto Rico y habla con la chica, you know, like, diciendo, like, hey, like, tienes que controlarte, blah, blah, blah. Y de un instante, right, el chico con la que está la pareja, like, he looks at Puerto Rico like, why is this fool talking to my girl? Like, you know, and it's loud. So Puerto Rico has to go like,
Yeah.
you know,
Into
like,
it.
yeah.
basically,
And so,
bro.
but you see like this fucking handsome dude going up to your girl like that, and the guy's reaction 100% of the time, like, what the fuck? And they start pulling the girl, you know? And so the girl's like, no, it's okay. He has to be like, hey, cállese, slow. Like, I work here, like, you know, we're fine. And I saw this one time, this girl was like, it's okay, let me talk to him. Like, let me
Like, hey,
Let
give me
me-
my time.
let me hear what he's got to say to me, you know? Cooperating as fuck, right?
Sí.
And so then she's like trying to like, she's like, her arm is around his shoulder now, like trying to
so
hear.
what are we talking
No,
about?
yeah,
Like,
yeah. And
come on,
Puerto
let's-
Rico's like, yeah, no, okay, I'm just letting you know you need to chill out. And the girl's still like trying to like, and then he leaves, and she's like,
Sí, pa. Yeah, that was.
and then I'm like, Puerto Rico, I just saw the whole fucking thing. Like, you know, are you okay? He's like, no, pa, it's not even like this shit happens all the
Sí,
fucking time.
sí,
I know how to handle it. Like, it's fine, you know. But talk to us a little bit about that as a male, right? Because females get it all the time.
Sí.
Females walk like our bottle girls deal with it every weekend. Shadow deals with it every day.
Yeah.
Every day.
They get harassed, right? It's just like, you know,
Yep.
for you as a male, I think what's your perspective when it comes to that? Like, how do you approach females that go up to you and they're like, you know, they're too handsy, or, you know, they're like maybe saying shit that they shouldn't be saying? Because it
Yeah.
puts you in a position of like, holy fuck, but your guy's like
Sí.
right there, you
Sí.
know, like, and that's not just happen. This doesn't just happen with him. This happens with
Sí,
like
sí.
all the time at
Yeah.
the club, you know,
Yeah.
and I think it's important that we highlight this, because at the end of the day, I feel like there's an etiquette to like going clubbing,
Sí.
and like as a male you have to respect like other females, but also
100%.
females need to respect males. And
Yeah. Yeah.
and sometimes we don't even talk about that. Sometimes it's just kind of like, oh, if you're a guy, you just know not to. But females be doing that shit all the fucking time, and when females do it, it's like worse, because then they get pissed because females can't take a rejection the same as guys are used to getting rejected all the fucking
Low-key,
time.
females are even more like fucking atrevidas sometimes. Like the amount of like it's
Yeah.
crazy. Like, you know me, like the amount of times I've gotten my ass slapped as I'm just walking to the stage.
Shadow has a
Yeah.
great ass. Like, he's got that one, like, that bubble shit. Like, he's just like,
It's actually insane, and it's usually like whop, like
Yeah.
a crazy slap, and the girl's like, ah, you know. I'm like, what the fuck, like, and you just keep walking, you know. But
it's better
it's
if you have no
crazy.
ass and no one grabs it.
Yeah.
You're good.
What?
they
Yeah.
try, but it like just slips out.
it just goes into your back and shit. Like, fuck. No ass problems. Okay, Puerto Rico. So, yeah, so platícanos un poco de eso. Like, ¿qué es tu perspectiva en cuestión de eso? ¿Qué es lo que opinas de un punto de vista de un hombre, ¿no?
Sí, es que es complicado porque yo no puedo hacer esa comparativa. Yo estoy comprometido, so obviamente sí me hace sentir incómodo. Al mismo tiempo digo, diablo, I still got it. ¿Me entiendes? So, sí me ayuda en cuestión de que, pues, me ayuda con mi autoestima, me ayuda a desarrollarme.
Claro.
Pero también me siento bien incómodo porque yo digo, si fuese mi esposa que está trabajando aquí y alguien me la toca, ¿me entiendes?
Yeah.
Me voy a molestar, me voy a sentir incómodo y obviamente no voy a querer que trabaje en un ambiente así. So, sí, me hace sentir incómodo, pero quizá eso no se traduce a la posición de la mujer, porque obviamente el hombre es un bellaco. El hombre no tiene mesura. El hombre es cero emocional. So, las mujeres, aunque sea, por más sueltas que sean así, ellas te van a cuidar, ellas te van a tratar bien. El hombre es un hijo de puta. El hombre viene, nalgazo, tú eres mi puta, ¿me entiendes? Como cosas así, pues ya
That's
I've
true.
seen
I've
shit,
seen
bro.
that. Yeah, I've seen that.
Entonces, no estoy diciendo que todos los hombres somos así, pero yo prefiero que se queda como está, que sea la mujer que diga, ay, y ya, a que sea un hombre y la agarre y la apriete y le diga, ¿me entiendes? No sé, un poquito más disgusting. Obviamente
For
yo
sure.
prefiero que fuese algo equitativo, pero bro, eso es una utopía. Eso no
Yeah,
va a pasar. That's
yeah.
not gonna happen.
So, podemos estar de acuerdo que al fin del día, en este tema, no hay igualdad. Como el hombre no se ve, like, the guy can't just be like, I'm gonna do this and we're gonna be okay. Just like
Yeah.
the women's gonna do that and be like, we're gonna be okay. So
Yeah.
like, one's treated way different than the other, right? So
Yeah.
from what I understand and from what I've seen too, right? So, I mean, if you talk about, and I don't want to touch too much deep into this because everybody's gonna, if you're home watching this and you're upset at what we're saying, that's fine. You know, we're basing it off of what we see at the club.
Sí.
And not even, because I know that every case is a little bit different, right?
Yeah.
But what we see at the club is a guy, you know, crosses the line, you're getting kicked out. That's the law. Like, there's no,
Yeah.
we're protecting
No.
like
Immediately.
the female space. We want to make sure that you know, females and everybody, really, not just females, but anybody that is a club goer to Calle, we want you to feel comfortable. Like, you don't you shouldn't have to worry about, oh my gosh, I feel uncomfortable here, you know. But you can't deny that we're seeing something different,
Sí,
right? In the across the board, right? In the nightlife scene. So I think at the end of the day, more of the story, be fucking respectful.
Sí.
Like, right? If you don't want it to get done to you, then just don't do it back, right? I think that's a good rule to follow. I don't know, Puerto Rico, maybe I'm wrong.
No, 100%. Y como que I always say y les digo a las personas como que if you feel uncomfortable for something, just let us know, because I always give the benefit of the doubt to everybody. ¿Sabes? Tú me puedes decir, oh, this person touched my butt. I could do something about it. But what if he wasn't the person who did it? But if you told me it was him, so I'm going to keep an eye on him. I'm going to track him.
Yeah.
So, algo que yo quiero decir es como que if you go to calle and if you see someone or something going weird, just approach the alcohol monitors. Not even the security, just approach alcohol monitors, because we can take the message correctly to the security or to the management, and we can deal with it. Don't try to deal with it. Don't try, because
Yeah,
it can.
They get 86 too, you know.
Yeah.
Like,
It's
and then
gonna-
you're like, I'm the one that got, you know, harassed
Yeah.
or whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's definitely structured ways that we go about it, and you know, we just don't want to like ruin somebody's night. Like, we're not. You already paid your dues. You're in the club. We're here to have fun.
Yep.
You know, you got DJ Proceed on stage.
Hey.
It's gonna be lit. Like, we don't want to take you away from that. You know what I mean? So, at the end, I think at the end of the day, as we progress with the podcast, like, you know, the people that are watching this, they'll consider, like, you know, club etiquette, because there is club etiquette, right? And as long as you're an adult and you're, you know, crossing your X's and Q's or X's and O's or whatever that is, you should be having a fun night. We were talking earlier before we started the segment, you know, like it on that term, right? What do we want to tell, like, the people that get too fucked up? You were telling me some shit earlier. I was like, yeah, let them know.
Papi, lo que pasa es que hay una moda nueva. Cool people don't get that fucked up. Well, I mean, you can get really fucked up, but you gotta be smart about it. Tienes que comer antes de venir a janguear. If you're gonna do whatever you're gonna do, make sure you're drinking water. Make sure you have a designated driver.
Yeah.
You know, be responsible about it. And I'm gonna say this porque I think this is something that people don't understand. If you're gonna hang out, what you wanna do? You wanna meet people. You wanna hear some music. You wanna last the whole party.
Yeah.
And why do you wanna last the whole party? Si coronaste con una baby o con un baby. ¿Cómo tú vas a coronar con un baby o con una baby si estás bien loco? No te va a dar, tú sabes, no te va a dar para meter mano. ¿Me entiendes? Y, sorry, aquí todos somos adultos, pero, cabrón, yo he visto gente que sale bien jodida. Y yo digo, no le va a dar no le va a durar un round a la baby. So es como que, come, get fucked up, but you know, come, get fucked up with the intention that you're gonna fuck after this, you know?
There
Como
you
que
go.
you gotta get out healthy.
I mean that back in the
Entiende?
day when I was a club goer, like first going out, you know, like with the homies, single homies, we were all going out. That was the mission. It's like, yo, we're gonna go find
You're
the
fishing.
love of our lives.
You're fishing.
Yeah, we go fishing, you know, like.
Shout out
And
Brian.
if-
He loves to fish.
And if you get too faded, 100% of the time, that was not gonna happen. So like,
Yeah, it's this thing called whiskey dick. So what we're trying to say is, if your intent is to go to the club and get lucky, just don't get too fucked up, right? But I'm gonna add some more shit to that, right?
Uh-huh.
Not just that, because that's obviously, you know, we're having fun, right?
Sí.
We're having fun, and that's you know, if that is your end goal, then okay, don't get too fucked up, because it's obviously gonna ruin that. But you don't want to get fucked up, not just because of that, but you know, you want to make sure that you get home safe. You know, you want to make sure that you make it home and you wake up and you have a story to tell. You want to make sure that you don't get too fucked up because you decided to have the great idea to drive. You know, not a fucking great idea, first off.
No.
And then you're exposing yourself to any potential DUI, getting pulled over. And that's very like selfish, because at the end of you to do, because at the end of the day, like, I can understand if you hate your life, like, that's cool, whatever, figure it out, fix it. But when you're exposing not just you but everybody else that you share the road with, that's now you're a piece of shit. Like, I'm sorry if you don't like to hear that, but that is just the reality of it. Because I have a son that I have to go home to. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I've had family, right? Shadow, this hits kind of home to you, where you know, the family members are no longer here because some idiot on the road decided to get too fucked up, and now it's ruined my whole ass fucking life because you made a dumbass mistake. Right? That is just bottom line. And I think at the end of the day, Calle 6 understands that. I feel like the people that understand that, this is why we have alcohol monitors, right? But people may not always see it that way, you know. And if you're not there to have a good time and essentially, like, you know, create a memory, go celebrate a birthday, go celebrate an anniversary. We've had all those things happen, you know. Come celebrate that you just landed a new job, that you just, you know, that you just got married, that you just had a kid. I don't know, like, you know, we've had a ton of people walk through that door, and it's so cool to see when they're actually celebrating something. They had a great time, they post it up, and then they leave, and now it's a great, healthy memory. You know, that's ultimately the goal, right? Don't fucking come at me and say, "Oh, I have a fucking DUI because I got too shit faced." That was a decision that you made. Not nobody forced you to take one more shot or to fucking do X, Y, and Z. And this is, I feel like, collectively, that's what we're here to do. And if you can get lucky at the end of the night, get lucky at the end of the night. Just don't take whiskey, I guess. Whiskey is what does it.
See, I know I put the part of, tú sabes, at the end of the night you want to get lucky, but that's the end goal of going out. Como que I want to come home safe. I want to have a good time. But yo quiero irme con una baby. ¿Sabes? Yo como hombre soltero, una mujer, quizás las mujeres no son tanto así, ellas quieren, pero como hombre, mi pensamiento de hombre, yo quiero ir, vacilar, conseguir una gatita y bailar con ella. So si tú no sales con ese mentality de I need to go healthy, ¿sabes? I need to, necesito durar estas 4 horas de party, estas 3 horas de party, para que cuando se acabe la noche, I'm still healthy, para tomar decisiones, para, bueno, esta baby está, ¿me entiendes? Como que sweet talk, que no te pongas muy baboso, que no le falte el respeto. Esas son cosas bien importantes que quizá uno no considera antes de salir. Llegas al party, te pusiste bien loco
Yep.
y
Are you good at that, Shadow? Like sweet talking and spitting game? I don't think I've ever seen you do that.
you don't need that, Shadow. You don't need it.
I had my little phase. You did see the phase.
What was the phase?
I was watching a lot of like this was early on when I was like, you know what? I'm tired of being single. Let me go talk to some babies.
So how do you
Spookies.
like how do you do that? How do you approach it?
So I would just go out there and not give a fuck about rejection and be super upfront and say, hey, like I want to dance with you. You want to dance? Look them straight in the eyes. And I had this whole phase where I had the most crazy experiences with girls because I'm not the fittest, I'm not the most handsome, but they would see that just like that straight up straightforwardness.
Confidence too.
The confidence, which I didn't have, but I would fake it, and you gotta fake it till you make it with that.
Yep.
And it changed everything for me, you know. So that phase was a while ago. I've totally forgot the whole game of it.
It's rusty
I
now.
totally forgot that shit. I gotta slowly work my way back to that, but yeah, no, like that's what I mean. Is like when I was young, I totally understand, and you like it's a skill to learn how to drink and still be able to like. You know, spit game
to still be like
and
okay.
still be like confident and not just be sloppy. You know? Like it's
So there you have it, guys. Guys, if you're trying to go to the club and get lucky, don't get too fucked up. Be responsible. Do your due diligence. Do your homework and just behave. I think above all, respect goes a long way. So as long as everybody's on the same page when it comes to that, I think we can definitely cheers to that. So let's switch gears a little bit, Puerto Rico. So Calle 6 is very very cultured. There's a lot of community and culture that goes behind Calle 6. Like how do you feel living in Portland? Like what do you miss anything about Puerto Rico? Like I know that you just got back from Puerto Rico not too long ago. How is disconnecting from Puerto Rico for you? Like what are some of the things, like, is there anything here that reminds you of Puerto Rico? What would you like to see more of, here in Portland, and that's for, I think, every Boricuan that's like watching this, right? Like, okay, yeah, like maybe you have a restaurant or like a spot that you go to and you identify, obviously Calle 6, go to Calle 6. I'm advertising Calle 6 today.
I love Portland, me encanta. Creo que hay es que no sé, es bien raro porque tampoco I've been really out in Portland, so ha sido bastante in the city, como que algo que me gusta y que por eso me gusta tanto Calle, porque in Puerto Rico I used to be in a creative agency con mi amigo, entonces it was really similar con Calle, y también tenían los headquarters, que es como los tienen Calle. Y cuando yo llego a ese primer meeting un martes, cabrón, que yo veo a todo el mundo shooting ideas and everybody's writing in the boards and como que esta energía bien hyped up de let's go, we're excited for the weekend, y era como que ok, cabrón, yo me quiero quedar aquí, ¿me entiendes? Como que esto está cabrón. And eso fue una de las cosas que primero me agarró. Me gusta el clima. I love the weather here. At least in summer.
I mean, look behind us. It's
sí.
Overcast.
But I'm also really nostalgic. So I also like como que that gloomy environment. We got the fucking river aquí cerquita. Food is amazing, cabrón. Like, cabrón, I lived in Chicago for a whole year last year.
What part of Chicago?
Humble Park.
Humble? How far is that away from like O'Hare or Midway?
That's maybe like 30 minutes from O'Hare.
Oh, okay.
Sí.
Okay.
It's in the Puerto Rican neighborhood.
Oh, that makes total fucking sense.
Bro, hay tanta comida en Chicago y hay tanta comida aquí que I don't know which one is better. Like, my fiance and we're still like, fuck, it's so good here. So and everybody talks about it. So Puerto Rico, man, I miss it, but it's a hurt peaceful way to miss it because I don't miss living in San Juan and hanging out with my friends. I miss the Puerto Rico when I used to live in Camuy, in Utuado, in El Monte, in the west side, porque it's a slower paced way of living. It's a really close community. Everybody knows each other. Everybody takes cares of each other. So es como que in bigger cities we have this disconnection from people and from communities that you just feel alone. You're just in a building, locked up, waiting to go to work and see what restaurant we're gonna eat tonight.
That's true.
So in where I used to live when I was young, I remember going with my brothers like after 3 p.m. after school and just climb a fucking tree and just take out some passion fruits or something, you know? Like it's a connection between our community and what surrounds us. So, eso es algo que yo puedo decir, coño, extraño a Puerto Rico porque no sé, ahora mismo está tan popular con Bad Bunny y San Juan y esto y todo el mundo quiere plena salsa y reggaetón y uno dice, cabrón, ¿dónde estaba la plena, la salsa y el reggaetón hace 5 años atrás? Entonces ahora it's a big thing. Ahora they want to profit out of it. Hey, welcome to Puerto Rico. I want you, all of you, over there. Pero when you think about it, it's sad. It's a sad situation. And
so let me ask you an uncomfortable question. And you're probably gonna hate me after this. You're probably gonna say, "No, yeah, I can see it. I can see it." Okay. So how many times have you been told that you look like Bad Bunny?
Papi,
listen, look at his fucking face.
listen.
He's like shit,
bro.
Because I asked you that in a different podcast before. So I'm just asked. I've never asked you, so I'm just.
Papi, in the airport.
And they don't even know you're Puerto Rican. They just tell you.
They don't know, but that's the thing. People who sees the swag, the glasses, the this, the bro. I can show you a picture of 2013. I was already dressing like this.
Yeah.
Bad Bunny used to study in the same college, so we come from the same fashion. A generation.
So this is a Puerto Rico casual. Did you see this all the time?
Bro, you can go to Puerto Rico. You're not gonna see no one with no swag. Everybody has swag. We're poor, but we got swag and we got attitude. And you go to Puerto Rico, and that's what you're gonna see. The girls, the boys, the LGBT community, cabrón. Everybody's swagging. Entonces, pues,
that's fire.
That's why when people tell me, "Oh, you look like Bad Bunny," and I'm like, "Bro, what do I look like Bad Bunny?" Let's see. Let's take everything off.
Put a picture. Put his picture on your phone.
How do I look like Bad Bunny? And hey, I love Bad Bunny, cabrón. He's como que he was the first upcoming artist because he was from the same generation. So we used to see the music community. It was different from the theater community, but we always supported each other. He has a party.
Parallel.
So wait, you kind of met Bad Bunny? You were around his
circle?
Yeah.
I didn't met Bad Bunny.
Okay.
But I know all the friends that he used to be with.
Okay.
All his vecinos. Because they all study in the same college. And a lot of his friends, they used to be part of theater. So that's how I already knew about Bad Bunny because they were like, "Oh, look up my homie. He's in Spotify." And it was like, "Oh, shit, he's cool." But he's an upcoming artist. We're upcoming artists too. And I'm not, nobody's paying attention to me. So it's the same thing. But what I'm trying to say is this generation started using thrifted shit. Using women things, old people pieces. And I started to do it too, and a lot of my friends did too. Bad Bunny popped up, and now everybody's Bad Bunny. Yeah. And I feel good because Bad Bunny has done a lot of things for us. Pero también es como que, no, it's not Bad Bunny, it's
Puerto Rico.
Puerto Riqueño. That's what we are. We are reggaeton. We are.
So would
la
you say
salsa.
that he like highlighted all those things that Puerto Rico already is?
Definitely.
Okay.
And
He
the
embodies it.
humbleness and the consciousness about our island and
But Puerto Rico's not Bad Bunny. Like Puerto Rico's always been Puerto Rico. So
Sí.
if I feel like if you want to know Puerto, and this is why it's really important that you travel so that you can submerge yourself within what the culture actually is. It's not a ticket sale. It's not a ticket sale, or it's not like a, you know, it's not a concert. There's way more to that. Like I'm sure the food, the drinks, there's more to it. Every country has a heartbeat.
sí.
Every country has a heartbeat. You just have to be brave enough to go out there and want to listen to it, right? And only when you do that, you understand like community, you understand culture. You're not so like, oh fuck Puerto Rico, like, you know, you're more attentive to what these countries are doing, you know, because they're neighbors at the end of the day, you know, and that you want to like a good neighbor, right? I'm not gonna advertise that. No, we're not doing that.
There he goes with his insurance shit, right?
Yo, I'm sorry, it's my insurance kicked in. Like a good neighbor, you want to take a cup of coffee if they need one, or you know, provide some sugar if they're asking for it. For me, if you want some tequila, my downstairs neighbor, shout out Alan, I know you can hear me, bro. He was pissed the other day. He came up here. He's like, "Yo, you're
like
you're
the
too
leasing
loud."
office downstairs.
No, like my dude downstairs, like
Yeah, like in this office building.
that's right. he was like, yo, you need to knock that shit down. I was bumping actually some like it was just I had like a good friend of mine here, and she was like, it was her birthday, so I have the creative idea of like putting music on, you know, like singing like the happy birthday, like, you know, las mañanitas. And I'm excited, bro. When someone's birthday, like I'm going off for you, like, yo. And so we start singing and blah blah. And he starts fucking banging the fucking door and shit. And I was pissed off, bro. I was like, yo, what the fuck? And so I go down there. I'm within my time. You know what I mean? So like I'm going down there and I'm like, hey, are you okay? Like, are you all right? He's like, yeah, that was me trying to tell you you're being too loud. And I'm like, what the fuck? Are you serious? Like, he's like, yeah. And I was like, well, I'm not doing anything about it. And he's like, is that the game you want to play? And listen, boys, people at home, check this out. I'm within my time variance. Like I'm not doing nothing illegal, right? I'm doing everything correct. And sometimes you need to understand that just because you come from a different background, and this may not be like, it's weird to say because this is home for us, but at the end of the day, it's not home.
No.
Like, it's not. Like, but this great country has been like loving enough to accommodate to different communities and backgrounds. Like, we're the United States of America, you know, but different cultures create that. Right? That's my personal opinion. I'm sorry if you're a politician and you're watching this and you have different views. That's your own shit to work through, right? So at the end of the day, like, my frustration was not that, like, you know, he was upset because I'm singing Las Mañanitas. My frustration was that I had to come back, and I have a 4-year-old. My kid's like, you know, as every proud parent would say, like, you know, this is like the best kid in the fucking world. Like, there's no one better than him, right? Obviously, right? This is a proud parent saying that. So he's like, my son don't speak no English either, so he's all Spanish. So he's like, ¿qué papá? ¿Qué pasó? Blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, and I had to explain to him, like, I was like, mijo, no pasó nada. El señor de abajo estaba tan contento que estábamos cantando que me pidió que le subiera la música. And that's what I fucking did. I bumped that shit even louder, bro. Yeah. And he comes to the fucking door, and you know, he's knocking, and I'm like, oh fuck. I had a bad back that day, I remember. And I was like, I'm gonna get my fucking ass beat. I'm gonna get punched in the face. Fuck it. Like,
He's a big guy? He's a big guy?
He's a like, oh yeah, he's taller than me. Like, he's like definitely 6 fucking 11. So
they fought harder.
Yeah, no, well, I was yeah, it's like, no. But he approaches me and he's like, hey man, I just want to apologize. Like, I'm going through some stuff. I know that doesn't belong to you, and you know, I just want to say I'm sorry. And literally what I told him was, I'm sorry, man. I'm sorry that you're going through stuff. But you need to apologize to the people that are in here. You need to apologize to my son, because I need to explain to my son why you're upset. And in reality, you have no real reason to be upset.
Yeah.
You just don't understand where I'm coming from. You don't understand that when it's someone's birthday, yo le voy a poner las mañanitas and I'm going to celebrate. And because that's foreign to you and maybe unfamiliar, it's going to make you feel uncomfortable. Understand culture. Understand community. You'll live in a harmonious, better fucking way. Period.
Claro.
You know, like, I'm not going to be upset at Puerto Rico because he's saying some shit that I don't get, and it's a culture thing. You know, like, I'm not going to be upset at a Dominican that's like, sí, pero que lo que calle 6. Bro, like, what the fuck? What did you just, like, and it's different cultures, different accents, different food, different music. Bro, fucking engage, and then only then will you understand this beautiful thing called perspective. Right? So going into that, let's give us a quiz, man. I want you to throw us, and this is for the viewers out there also listening.
Let's do it.
Throw us like some words or phrases, and Shadow and I we're gonna try to fucking figure out what the fuck. Hey, I'm sorry if we offend anyone because we don't know what it is. This is why we're fucking learning. This is why we're fucking.
Vamos allá. I think I'm ready.
Shit. Okay. I need a shot, bro. Fuck, I can't do this.
Okay.
Espérame, pa. Yeah. I need to fucking. No, I'm not gonna let you pour because you have a heavy hand.
No, ya estoy así.
I still gotta work today.
It's not even 1 p.m. yet.
Jesus.
No? Wow,
Actually,
cabrón, yo pensaba que era más tarde.
Oh, it is.
Déjame ver. So how you want to do this? So I just pick like some random words and ustedes adivinan.
Ya sean frases, frases o palabras o no sé lo que sí, frases o palabras. Y yo y Shadow vamos a tratar de. We're gonna try to do the best we can to let our audience know what it means.
Okay, perfecto. Okay, hay una. Okay, vamos a empezar con. Okay, vamos a empezar con las cookies. ¿Sabes lo que significan las cookies para nosotros?
Well, we're gonna try and tell you what it actually means. Like, we're gonna try and tell you what it means.
Exacto.
So la frase es las cookies.
Las cookies.
Okay, las cookies.
Las cookies.
Las cookies.
Que es
like
las
cookie.
cookies.
Cookies. Okay, dale.
Sí.
Okay. So Shadow, I'm gonna let you handle this one because we already know what that means.
Tú sabes.
Of course.
Okay.
Don't tell us yet until we're done. All right.
So las cookies. Es que a veces cuando tienes hambre. Pero no quieres como carne, no quieres arroz. You don't want like beans. You want something a little bit sweet, a little hard.
Okay.
Las cookies is like in life when you just want a little bit of sweetness.
That's nice.
You ask for las cookies.
I don't like it. I don't like it at all.
No, I know. I actually know what it means because Roots told me, and I use it all the time now.
Oh, you. Okay, well, I'm gonna tell you what it is. Okay, las cookies es una mujer que se despertó más o menos a las 6:30, 7 más tardar.
Yeah, 7.
Y se vio en un espejo y tiene like zits en todas partes.
¿Tiene qué?
Como granos, como le amaneció con un grano.
Acne.
Okay.
Y ahora
está
y fue al mercado y dijo, shit, tengo cara de cookie. That's what the fuck that shit is. Google it.
No, papi.
Okay, let us know. What the fuck?
Las cookies son este corillo de mujeres, ¿verdad? O pueden ser los cookies, este corillo de hombres o mujeres que están caminando para la disco y están bien bonitos, bien así calados, bien. So ahí tú le dices al pana o a la amiga, le dices, diablo, chécate las cookies, diablo. Eso está. So papi, usa esa.
That's a good one.
You knew what that was?
Yeah. On 4th of July, we were on the waterfront.
And he said that. Look at the cookies.
Mira las cookies.
And what'd you say? Well, all fucking looking for food and shit.
Where the cookies at?
Okay, give us another one. Give us one that you haven't told this fucker, because that's a fucking totally not even fair.
Déjame ver, pero como relacionado a qué.
A lo que quieras, no sé, lo que sea.
Just any slang, bro. Any slang.
Diablo, Ok, ella tiene tumbao. ¿Sabes lo que es tumbao?
She's got swag.
Sí.
Yeah?
Sí.
Yeah, fuck
I
yeah.
wasn't sure about that one.
Puñeta, déjame buscar una
I know one.
difícil.
I know one that you
Ajá.
say that I'm still not like. I'm still like, what does he even mean by that? It's aprieten.
Hacho, papi, aprieta.
That means
Exacto.
I feel like that means
That
like
means fucking.
it's like
Shut the shit.
Mexicans, us Mexicans saying like fierro, like let's go,
Sí.
right? Like
Yeah.
like oh hey fierro, let's go. Like
Yeah.
it's gonna happen. Like shit's right? Like or no?
Algo así.
What
¿Qué
would
tú
you
crees?
say?
¿Qué tú
What would you
crees?
say? I think it's like aprieten. Like lock in. You better lock in.
Exacto. Yeah.
Fuck yeah.
So, aprieta es, para mí, is a motto to estoy bien duro, but also it's like
That's crazy. You just said that.
it's
Sorry, we're gonna blink that out because
Sorry.
this guy is being
To a
disrespectful.
Mexican
It's to a Mexican. He's like,
Estoy
what?
muy duro.
Estoy bien duro. What?
no, pero muy duro en cuestión de
Like I'm pumped.
I'm
like-
pumped.
I'm pumped.
Estoy
Oh, okay.
pompeado. So, aprieten es como para pompearte a ti y decirle al otro, ponte pa' lo tuyo, cabrón.
Like
Como que
lock in.
aprieten.
Yeah.
Como
Oh, okay.
a la competencia tú le dices, aprieten,
Because I'm about to go in.
aprieten.
Okay.
Se le está soltando la tuerca. ¿Tú sabes lo que es la tuerca?
Yeah, the tornillo.
Eso, man.
Yeah.
Ah.
Yeah, let's go. Let's go.
Come on, man. Spanish
I'm
guy.
proud of myself. I'm proud of myself.
Déjame ver
How's
qué otra
that?
palabra así. A fuego. ¿Saben lo que es a fuego?
No.
Is it similar? I feel like it's similar to aprieten. I feel like it's a
No.
part two. Like it's like I feel like when you say aprieten, you have to immediately say a fuego because they go together.
No,
Okay.
no,
That
not
was-
necessarily.
that is
It's
my-
not. It's not
that's-
similar to aprieten.
I just said that, Shadow. Pay attention.
No, a fuego es como. That's dope. That's dope. That's
A fuego.
fire.
That's
Eso
fire.
está
Oh, what the fuck? Okay.
súper
Like-
duro.
Like-
Well, how would
Yeah.
you say like eso está a fuego?
Este party está a fuego. Está fogata. Afogata.
Este fuego, hay lumbre aquí adentro.
Oh,
Hay una
God.
choza hecha de lumbre.
Don't ever say that shit
No,
at a
papi,
party,
tú
bro.
llegas a la disco y tú dices, diablo, el party está fogata, cabrón. Hacho, las cookies están a fuego, papi.
Yeah.
Llega. Déjame ver qué otra. Diablo, qué otra yo digo, cabrón. Yo digo un montón y ahora mismo no me sale.
Oh, yep, that's what happens. You get put on the spot and you instantly...
Otra que yo puedo decir. Perfecto. Vamos a darnos un palo.
Oh, I
Shadow,
know.
I'm gonna let you handle this one. You know what it is?
I think I know this one. It's
¿Cuál es?
it's a joint. Oh,
No, you already
wait,
guessed.
wait,
You already
no.
guessed, bro. You're done.
No, te toca.
Okay. When somebody, specifically a Puerto Rican, tells you, vamos a echarnos un palo. If a Puerto Rican is saying this, it means we're going to fuck each other up right now because I don't like you and we're going to fight.
you
Ok,
pull out
no,
a stick.
No, papi. Piñata limpia, cabrón. No,
I don't fucking know.
Un palo es ir a la barra, vamos a darnos un palito. Vamos a la barra y nos sirven dos tragos y eso es un palo.
Oh,
So,
really?
tú vas a
Oh,
darte un
Padilla's
palo.
gonna use that one.
Yeah.
Nah, I don't know that I'd use it, but it's good to know.
Pero that's not something that you tell to the bartender. That's something you say to
your
your friend.
friends.
Como que, hey, vamos a darnos un palo, vente. Yo
¿Se puede
invito.
decir, vamos a echarnos un palo?
Sí, también.
Cause some of my homies, right, we're Mexican. They were like, vamos a te echas un palo. That means like, did you just fuck? Like, which is so different. That's why I was like, when a Puerto Rican tells you that, you know, it's like, let's go
it's
have a
different.
shot.
It's different.
You know what's crazy? Well, it's different. What's crazy is like, you have similar like sayings, but they
Sí.
can mean so
Yeah.
much
Oh,
more,
yeah.
like
It's
some
crazy.
different
It's so
things.
crazy.
Mhm.
So don't take shit personal.
No,
If somebody's
no, no,
fucking
no,
telling
no.
you some shit that might
Yeah.
mean something for you in your
Yeah.
culture, but that's good. Puerto Rico, man. Let me tell you this, bro. Actually, I do have like a few other questions for you. Like,
Mhm.
can you tell us what is the most funniest shit? What's the craziest shit that's happened to you at Calle 6? Like, what's one thing that you're like, damn, like, I don't know.
Papi, I got the perfect one, bro. There's a video. There's a video of me. So this girl was really drunk already. So we were like, hey, we gotta go. We gotta move. She already had their mark. We already told her like 3 times, hey, you gotta control yourself. Da, 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 da. whole dynamics. We have the prior security by that time, and this girl is already out of control. She doesn't want to leave, and she falls in the floor. Right? She's a big girl. She's big, big, and
Está
so
llenita, está llenita.
so me as an alcohol monitor, I gotta make sure she's okay, but I can't touch her just to evitar el problema, you name it. So I'm like telling the security, bro, you gotta pick her up, and he's like, just like pulling her, and I'm like, bro,
She's sliding on the floor.
see, no, she was laying in the floor like this. And this guy is like pulling her up, and I'm like, bro, grab her. You gotta grab her. So I get mad because I'm already like, motherfucker, we gotta do something about it. She's fucking laying in the ground. Everybody's passing on the sides. It was a mess. So, bro, me, a little bit, out of control, I try to grab her with all my strength, bro. I was like, you're gonna fucking get up. Cabrón, I couldn't. I stood like this. There's a video where I look that I'm pulling with all my strength, and I get stuck. Cabrón, I was like, you know what? Fuck you. I'ma leave. Padilla, your security sucks. I'ma fucking leave. Bro, and the video is hilarious, bro. So, in my understanding, I think that's...
I don't want to see it. I don't want to see it at all.
For me, that was the most hilarious part, being in Calle.
So just note to the public, we don't have that security team anymore.
No,
we that was like desperate measures.
Yeah.
This was a special
Yeah.
event,
Mhm.
and we're doing way better now than what it was
definitely.
We
before.
got the dream team now.
Dream team now. So Puerto Rico, I mean, I'm sure we can go on and talk about like other funny experiences and like shit that's happened to you, and it's gonna continue to happen at the end of the day. These are things that we just can't avoid. But anything you want to tell to like our audience about like maybe how you feel at Calle, anything you want them to know about Calle, like what do you even like what do you think about like your team? Because at the end of the day, we're all a team. Something that maybe people don't really like consider because they're a nightclub and they're club goers, which is fine. But maybe touch on like what we're here to do and like even what your perspective from your perspective.
At the end of the day, people go and hang out, but the people who work there, who are like in the battlefield, as I say, we're servers. We're there to make sure that you're having a good experience, that you're having a safe, you're in a safe environment. So I think all the things that you should know before you come to Calle, it's you gotta be patient, you gotta be empathic, you gotta know your limits. Don't drink and drive. Don't come to fight. If you have a problem, just talk to the alcohol monitors, talk to the security. We'll deal with it. If you have any emergency and it's something that you really need to go to the bathroom or something, let us know. We can fucking take you there. So we just want to let you know that we're a family, and even we don't know you personally, we're there to take care of you. Como que that's really important. We're not just a nightclub. We are an experience space. Nosotros queremos que perren, que la pasen cabrón, pero que salgan saludables, bonitos y que chichen. ¿Tú sabes,
What the fuck? No,
¿tú sabes qué
That's the
chichen?
last one right there. That's the last one.
¿Tú sabes qué chichen? Chichar.
Yeah, like to hook up. To hook up.
Exactamente.
Yeah, okay, yeah. To have sexual intercourse. We want you to have sexual intercourse.
Wow.
Well, guys, with that, definitely, thank you so much for like making time for us today. I know that you got other projects and stuff like that going on too. So time is one of those things where like we value a lot. But thank you, and with that being said, we appreciate you being here. Not just here, but we appreciate you being at Calle, and thank you for giving us a little bit of your sauce, a little bit of your your spunk. And you said it best. I think at the end of the day, it's all about family. It's about what we created and the platform that we created. So if you guys are at Calle, come say hello to Puerto Rico. he's not just an alcohol monitor. He's a brilliant mind. So he's done murals for other like organizations. Follow him on his page. Like he's got a lot of good content that you guys can learn from. If you guys have any feedback for him or how he can grow as an artist, also reach out for those things. I know that he's really well connected with, even though he's newer to the city, he's still really well connected on a bigger scale. So like, he just got back from Puerto Rico, he got back from Chicago, and doing these projects like nationwide is one of those things where you want to thrive for it, right? We go back to your last name is not Raíces, roots for ironically, it's you want to embed these roots into what you're looking to grow. So reach out definitely for sure. Say hello. Give this man don't give him a hard time. Drink your fucking water. If he's telling you to
this man,
if he's telling you to drink your water, just drink your fucking water, guys. But other than that, man, cheers to you. Let's take our last swig.
Hey,
Shadow, you haven't even. Damn, I have to go to work. I have to go to work.
Too. I got a meeting after this.
Damn, for real. Cheers to you guys. Peace.
Peace. Cheers.